Hi guys, so today I have my sister-in-law Debra here. I've made over her before on the blog and it was one of the all-time favorite makeovers, so I thought I would redo her look and kind of show you how I did everything. So let's get started. Okay, so first I'm going to be doing just a little bit of moisture. She really needed some moisture here in the summer, and so I'm putting that on. Now I'm going to go ahead and tap in some Makeup Forever foundation all around her face. With freckles, she does have quite a few freckles. With freckles, I kind of like to find a medium point between the natural skin and the freckles so that everything blends really well. I feel like if you just match the skin, then sometimes it looks really pale and kind of washes them out. And I'm just going to touch up some of the trouble areas. Just use a tiny brush and then tap it in with a beauty blender. Now I like to prime the lips with a plumper, so I'm using the City Cosmetics, which plumps up amazingly. And prime the lids as well with the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I wanted to give her an everyday, doable look, so I'm using these really cool gel shadows that I'm loving right now, and they are so easy to use because they're not quite powder and they're not quite gel, so they go on nice, they don't crease, and this one's just such a wearable daily color. Then I'm going to deepen it with the same type of a shadow. This is another gel and it's just a darker brown, which is nice to just define the crease in the eye and then rub it in a little bit, even with your fingers because it's the gel. Now I'm going to use the Dior Lash Maximizer, which I love because I feel like you don't have to layer on as much mascara and you can get every little bit with that maximizer without worrying about getting black everywhere. And then I'm going over the maximizer with a nice heavy coat of the Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. Now I'm using this really cool brush, which kind of has it's an angled brush, but it kind of has really cool jagged edge that makes the look of hair perfect. And I'm using the MAC Brown to just kind of fill in her eyebrows. Now I'm using my foundation, the dark color of the contour, and just going down her neck a little bit, underneath the cheeks, define that cheekbone, around the edges of her face, on her forehead, and on her chin and the sides of her nose. I like to then go over with an extra little detailing color, which is just, it's way darker and it's more of a shadow. I love to define the nose with it and to just give a little extra oomph on the cheekbones with it as well. It just makes everything kind of pop out. But you have to be sure to blend that, or else you'll get funky lines, which sometimes I do. Next up, of course, I got a highlight, so I'm using this really pretty, this is the medium color of my 3D foundation, and it's a really bright yellow, and it looks really crazy at first, but once you get it blended in, it just brightens up the whole face and looks gorgeous. So I'm using that under her eyes, down the center of her nose, on her chin, and then I'm going to use a little bit along her jawline and above her lip. Now the key is blend, and I'm using the Beauty Blender to do this because I feel like I can blend to my heart's content without wiping it off. Except I did wipe off her brow a little bit, so I had to fix that. Next up, blush, which is so important, especially when you're highlighting and contouring. You really need that punch of color to give the life into the cheeks, and a little bit of lip contouring because I'm going to be using a really pale pink color, so I need the lips to still stand out a little bit. So you put this nice taupe line on and then you rub it in a little bit, blend it with the lipstick. Now we want to make sure to set with a setting spray. I love to use setting sprays. Debra was really dry, so I don't want to use a setting powder. but the spray will do the work of keeping the makeup on without drying her out. And a brow gel, which makes the brows look so much more defined and more realistic. And that wraps up the whole look. I hope you guys love this makeover. If you want to see more of these fun before and afters, be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!